continuing on here. Raise the hope down to the final countdown. I should have had that. The final countdown.
Yeah.
Ba-da-dun-dun-dun.
That would have been awesome.
Hey, Huntsville, we need you. The last couple of hours, we have had tremendous showing of people come in.
It's awesome.
And the whole side over there is filled up. A lot of cash donations coming in. It's the final hour. We're hoping for $500 in this final hour. We'll be out here. Honestly, I said till 7. We're probably going to start packing up about 6:30. But it's the final hour. We still have plenty of shirts left over.
You'll probably be here to 7, though, packing.
Oh, it'll probably be like 8. Yeah. It'll be a lot longer.
Of stuff.
It'll be a lot longer than that.
That's awesome.
Coming out, we'll be here until 6:37 as we wrap up here before too long in our second annual Rays of Hope fundraiser. And without further delay, as quick as I can move a mouse trackpad, here she is. Bam! Leah Lineback joining us. I love those earrings, by the way.
Thanks.
It's like dream catcher earrings.
I know. People love these. They're like my favorite ones to wear because I get the most compliments.
Yeah.
But they match my bright colored stuff so well.
And they match your bright, beautiful personality.
Oh, thank you.
There you
thank
go.
you.
Leah
Yes.
Lineback, Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop, hanging out with us here.
Yes.
On this final hour. And Huntsville, we love you. So many folks have came by here to our second annual Rays of Hope. I was a little concerned. I'm going to be honest. I was a little bit concerned as we got started. It wasn't busy early, and then as the day progressed, especially during the lunch hour. And that's kind of what we started to realize. People are working. They're going to come by at lunch and then after work. And we just had several folks show up. And over the last hour or so, I would probably guesstimate that we've had close to about $750 come in just over the last hour and a half or so. And this is great, Huntsville. This money going back to 5 area nonprofits and the product going to Safe House, Tomorrow's Promise Montessori School, specifically the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, Care Center Huntsville. I've been talking all day, so the words are kind of slurred.
They're starting to slur a little bit.
HISD Social Services and Good Shepherd Mission. We're also blessing the Peak family as well as the Smith family and the McAdam family from all of the recent flooding.
Oh, that's awesome.
And, we're hoping that we have enough to go around to make a difference. We want to partner with everybody, but the reality is if you have 100 people and you had $1,000, people aren't really getting much.
Right, exactly.
So we hope that, we're able to make an impact. And it's thanks to your generous donations coming out and being a part of this today. Yeah. And Huntsville's the final hour. You still got time. We're going to be out here. We'll be packing up. We'll be here till at least 7. But come on out and make a donation and give back. Just like Leah. Leah's given so much back to this community. You've been here your whole life pretty much, right?
No.
I thought you have been.
No, I came to see him.
Let me put on my shady glasses because I just lied.
Yeah,
shady.
Shady guy over here. No. I came here in college from 04 to 08. So we were here
Where'd you move from?
I'm from Salado originally.
We've had this talk.
Yes, Salado. Yeah, so I came from Salado and then
graduated in Eagle.
Graduated Eagle, that's right.
Okay.
And then I moved, went to grad school, and then Matt and I got married, and we lived in Central Texas for 9 years in Temple. And then we moved back here in 19. So we've been in the community the last 5 years as business owners and stuff. Oh?
Yeah, let's pop.
So, so we've enjoyed it. July 1st will be 5 years. So, yes.
Oh, hold on. We got to get off the FBI's here.
Oh, no.
He's wearing an FBI hat. So
he is.
We probably have to shut it down.
Shut it down.
No, I'm just kidding. Well,
where's your permit? Where's your permit?
Yeah. Well, no, it's great. Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop. You took care of us during our wedding. Such a we had so many compliments from all those beautiful floral arrangements that you did. And just the I don't know what you call it, but the
hoop.
The hoop was cool. I didn't even know there was such a thing. The hoop.
They're just gotten popular the last few years, but I call them. A lot of people call them arches, but they're not really arches because arches like this, right?
Yeah, this thing was whoosh.
Yeah, and so it's like a hoop, but they call them hoop arches. But so
when you were just saying hoop, were you wanting to say there it is?
Yeah.
Were you really?
Yeah.
See, I knew it.
90s babies, right?
I knew it, and I said double L a while ago because it's Leah Lineback. She goes, my friend used to call me that. I was like, there you go.
My maiden name was Langford, so I still have the L, so they call me double L or Leah. Double L Marie or something like that because my middle name's Marie. So that just brought back some memories from English in high school.
They used to be like Ellie Mail. That's like a rap song that we just made up.
Yes.
So, check them out. Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop here in Huntsville. They're going to take care of you. Leah just loves this community. She loves people here. You give back. Like I said, you were such a tremendous help during our wedding. And I love, too, once a quarter or so, you come by and you bring us a beautiful bouquet of flowers to give away on the show. And I guarantee you that is always that and Rick's freeze-dried candy are the 2 most popular gifts that we give away on the show.
That's awesome.
And I got to be careful because I'll show up. I'm a guy showing up to some lady's work, and they're like, hey, I got some flowers for you. So it's. Did
I ever tell you the story? It was either Valentine's or Mother's Day, and Matt was delivering flowers for the holiday, my husband, and he.
Oh, keep going. Sorry, the little one.
Hey, buddy.
Little one has to fly in over here to Daddy. Okay.
The little one. I was talking about little ones. Sorry, got distracted by the cuteness. Matt went to go deliver to this one lady. I think it was a Mother's Day, and her husband was there. He got mad at her, Matt, and it was like, who the is delivering flowers to my wife? And he's like, well, first of all, I work for a flower shop, and they're not from me. They're from, well, who are they from? Probably her kids, because it's Mother's Day.
I never thought you're in a dangerous business.
It kind of can be a little shady. I remember there's been a few times I've gone out to like podunk nowhere, and I'm sitting at my location. I'm like, if you don't hear from me in 20 minutes, you need to come look for me.
Oh, yeah,
like it can be a little shady, but for the most part, it's pretty safe.
Well, you've done a great job at Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop. My son is very intrigued by this microphone. He's got to carry on Daddy's tradition one day,
right.
So we were so thankful. He got to see his pawpaw. We lost our dad on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear about that.
But there's joy in it because he's not suffering. And I was so thankful because this little guy, he got to meet his pawpaw.
Did you get to meet him?
Yeah, and pawpaw just smiled and just talked to him and just loved on him. Pawpaw even fed him.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so you got to see Pawpaw, buddy. Yeah, it's our little kid. He's 10 months old. He's going to be 1 year old.
Oh, my gosh. That's so fast.
1 year on July the...
Just wait. He'll be 12 in a few months. Noah just turned 12 on Monday.
Please don't say that.
I know. It's horrible.
You know what? I'm a believer, but I'm starting to get like kind of... I don't want to say like depressed, but I guess it is. I get a little depressed. Like thinking
sentimental about it. Yeah.
Like you start thinking about age and I'm like, how did I turn 40?
Yeah.
I'm not even that cool anymore.
I turned 40.
I'm irrelevant.
I turned 40 next year, and I don't even really care about being 40. There's most days I don't even feel like I'm 40 until my children point out all my gray hair or whatever. And I'm like, you gave it to me, so stop. And but Noah turned 12 on Monday, and it's just kind of like, oh. And I start seeing all those stupid memory things on Facebook. They just break your heart showing you all the memory things. You're like,
it's like laughing at you.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, that's my baby. Yeah, that's when I'm like, oh.
Well, how have things been at the floral shop? I know you've been keeping busy. Father's Day's right around the corner.
Yeah,
too.
we do Father's Day stuff. Usually a lot for Father's Day is like baskets. Like we can do any kind of basket you want. We can do junk food, chocolate, whatever, beef jerky sticks, whatever. We do them all. Like we are like fully custom. So like you just call us and say, this is my idea, and we'll just run with it. That's how we roll there. But summer is unfortunately kind of slow for us because people are just busy traveling and just doing things. There's no school and play and all that. So it does slow down quite a bit for us for summer. But for the most part, we find things to stay busy. But we have some big things happening in our house and the shop because probably not everyone out there knows that we homeschool, but my husband was the one homeschooling, staying home with them, but he took a job with the city in the fall, and so I've been doing both, homeschooling and shop mom and everything, and so we've decided this last year, God's really led us to say we need to take the shop home. So we're going to have a home studio, and so that all transitions by end of the month. So starting July 1st, our 5th year, we'll be in a new location, so our house.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so we're excited about it. Like, we're excited to see what God's going to do through it. We're still here for the community. We're still doing all the things and everything, so you can still call us, still place orders. We just won't be able to walk in and see us or anything like that.
And there's so many businesses that work out of their home, and I think it's a very smart move on your behalf because you do so many deliveries.
Yes.
I see the Sweet Karoline's van cruising all over town.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, and 97% of the business is on the internet and phone. So like it's just a smart move for us right now, and then God can change that later on down the road when the kids are a little older. We can maybe open another shop and do something else cool too. But we just need to make this transition for our family right now, and so we're excited to see what God's going to do in that. And we know we're still going to be accessible to community. We're still going to do events and all the daily deliveries, all that stuff. So we're excited about that.
You inspired me. If you're ever ordering flowers outside of town for somebody, obviously you can't call Sweet Karoline's to deliver flowers.
We can't deliver, but you can call me. But I can't deliver. Yeah.
Can't deliver in California, but we have a lady. It's so weird. It's not weird. It's awesome how God works. And years ago, the good Lord put this lady on my heart named Kelly Carlson. And I had met her whenever we had I think it was a 20th anniversary of a very tragic tornado in Gerald, Texas.
Oh, yes.
And this was in 2017, and we had a remembrance for that. And I met this lady, and she had lost her entire family. And I'm not saying this to talk about any good that we're doing. I'm saying it hopefully to inspire somebody if you ever feel. And for some reason, I feel like God just put on my heart to send that lady flowers every year. And every single year on May the 27th, sometimes it's May the 28th, I send her flowers. Before I knew you, I was doing 1-800-Flowers. And they'd always mess stuff up.
Yeah, you don't use those.
And then she'd send pictures on, and she's like, thank you so much. And I thought, well, these are nice, but they're definitely not worth, what we paid for them.
Or what you look like you ordered.
So this first year was the first year after I'd met you, because you told me, go to Google, find the highest rated, call the local floral shops. I did that.
Yes. Way better.
Oh my goodness. She posted a picture. There's so beautiful flowers. It was just amazing. And I didn't go through one of those big channels.
Yes.
And I gave that local business their full due deserved credit for the work that they did. And it was, and she would just said, thank you so much. And that's on our heart. Every year Bridget and I, we know on May the 27th that we're going to send Miss Kelly flowers. That's just what we do.
I thought about you because, I don't know if you know, a temple got hit again.
My sister was right by them.
My sister was in the Walmart that got hit. My sister was in the tornado.
No.
She was fine, but we had a lot of family. A lot of friends that had businesses over there and everything that got hit, and a lot of friends in that area. And so, but yeah, my sister was in the Walmart when they got hit. And I totally thought about Gerald because I was little when Gerald, and we watched the Gerald tornado go across from our yard in Salado. Like, we saw it happen and everything. So my cousins and I, who were old enough to remember that, we were having flashback panic attacks kind of thing. We're like, oh my gosh. So I asked my sister, I hadn't asked her in a while because I was so nervous to ask her, where were you during the tornado? She's like,
I was in the middle of it.
Yeah, she's like, I was walking around the store trying to keep all the people in it. What? Why would people try to leave?
Wow.
Yeah, so she was her and
the
five
F2
other
came through there. F2 tornado.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her and 5 other managers were walking around, and she has a little boy. And I'm like, Caitlin, you have a son. You cannot do stuff like that. And she's like, well, we were trying to keep people in the store for not leaving. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Well, did you have family still in Salado?
No, mine all moved to Temple, Belton, Karoline area. Yeah.
There was a really bad tornado. F3 went through Salado a few years ago. My cousin was in the middle. Her house just got completely destroyed.
Yes. And that was the road I actually lived on when I was in Salado. And so we knew a lot of those people that their houses got hit.
Well, you probably knew a man named Mr. King. That's my cousin. He lived on that road.
Really? Yeah, I think
David King. So your family would know him.
My family does know them, but there was a few families in the church that got taken out. We went to VBS there and stuff, so.
Yeah. Well, man, that's great. Hey, Bridget. Hey, man. You want a shirt or anything? You like a shirt or anything? All right. Well, God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Man, just so wonderful. Folks coming by and just donating. And, we have all these goodies to give away, and most people are like, nah, don't worry about it.
I know. You're like, oh, they're for you.
We're going to have a lot of swag bags over the next week giving away or the next couple of months on the show.
Yeah, every day, swag bag.
No more gifts for a while. We got plenty to give away.
That's awesome.
Well, that's great. Well, Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop here with us, Leah Lineback. Leah, let us know just briefly again, kind of how can folks get in touch with you for beautiful arrangements?
Yeah.
And again, mention what the men can get because it's not just flowers. I didn't even think about that.
No, yeah, we don't just do flowers. We have plants. We always have some great selection of plants. And so if your guy likes plants, or if you want to just do something nice for his office to kind of, spruce it up or whatever, we can do. We have some nice dish gardens. We have just single plants. And we usually pot all of our plants. And sometimes we'll send them in a basket, but most time we pot our plants so they're already in a nice container for you. But we do gift baskets. So
oh, sorry.
We do. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? I got 4 of these things.
He got mad.
You didn't want them?
He didn't want them on.
You didn't want them on?
So plants, gift baskets, all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
And we deliver, of course, to the university and everything. And so we do all kinds of things for college kids. Like mamas call us up and they want something for their baby because it's about finals or whatever. So we're constantly coming up with crazy ideas for baskets and stuff and making them happen and stuff. And then baskets, and then of course florals, and we have our number is 936-291-6929. You can call it, but you can also text that phone number, and we can respond to you by that. You can message on our Facebook page and everything like that. So there's multiple ways to contact us. If you don't want to talk to anybody, you can order on the website, just Sweet Karoline's, and Karoline's is with a K, sweetkarolinesfloral.com. So those are all the ways that you can get a hold of us.
It's not Sweet Karoline's, not floral.com. No, not.
No, my daughter always sees that. She's like, they misspelled my name. My song is misspelled. That's what she always says.
Love it. Well, please support local. And again, come out here. We're going to be out here for just under another hour. It's your final opportunity. Just had our friends join us here, Robert and Sally here coming in and saying hello to us. We love them as well. So glad that they're here to hang out with us for a little bit. But come on in. We'll be here for the last final hour, looking for a little bit more food, some cash donations, and final raffles too that we'll be giving away courtesy of Elliott's Jewelers. And we'll be drawing all those. We've already drawn the hourly winners. We'll announce all that, and we're going to do our live drawing of the $900 and the $1,500 diamond earrings. We're going to do that live next week.
Nice.
So,
I think I'm going to have to do something so I can get in on that.
You got to get in on it.
Man.
So, yeah, $20 will get you in.
Elliot does the best gifts. Like, he is such a generous person.
Yeah, he's like, let's do an hourly raffle. We did it last year, and it worked out great. And then this year, he's like, let's up it, and let's do a grand prize raffle. And then I go to pick it up, and he goes, let's do another grand prize. So we did 2 grand prize raffles.
So I'm in JSL as well, Junior Service League, and he is such a generous supporter for us. And he's like, oh, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. And we're like, Elliot, you really don't have to do that much. Like, but thank you, but you don't have to. And he's so generous. We love him.
Well, we appreciate it. Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop. Check her out here in Huntsville for all of your floral needs. Guys, take care of your ladies. Ladies? Well, tell you guys to take care of you.
We're taking care of your guys. When Matt and I were dating, I actually sent him flowers.
Yeah, there you go.
Because he was here and I was in New Mexico. And I called
it.
Kara and I was like, can we send Matt flowers? And she was like, yeah. You know, it was so funny because he worked with all these married guys. And they're like, my wife doesn't send me flowers.
I love it. Well, all right. Well, that'll wrap it up here for Rays of Hope, our final interview. And, again, we'll be out here until 7 o'clock. Billy and I will have a recap for you tomorrow on Good Morning Huntsville. So make sure you join us right back at 7:30 right here on our social media channels. Hello, Huntsville, your platform for promoting all things good here in our community, where we highlight the best of Huntsville. Thanks for being a part of it. Come out here. We'll be out here for about another hour. Your final opportunity to get a shirt and be entered in to win. And we appreciate you. Once again, Leah Lineback, thank you so much for being here. And
I'm so
have
glad
a blessed
I got
evening.
you. Yeah, you too.